of our book, we always like to give credit to that the story is especially created for our own happy grand elflets, Jack and Ruby, and is dedicated to all of Santa's little helpers everywhere, including Lucy, Graham, and Austin, and Hermione, Dante, Alyssa, Christian, Ethan, and then there's a place in the book for you to add your own little elflets. You can personalize it. And thanks to our kids for having kids who all keep us inspired. So, ready? Go. 'Twas a fright before Christmas, when all through the elf's house little creatures were scurrying, even scaring the mouse. All the stockings were strung on the floor and the chairs, hung off lampshades and doorknobs, and St. Nick wasn't there. The elfins tried sleeping, tucked way under their beds, while visions of monsters played tricks in their heads. But Elf Jack in his PJs wanted no part of that. He woke up Ruby Elf Rooster to help set out a trap. This one. That's okay. There we go. They crept down the stairway till arose such a clamor that Jack ran for a flashlight, a ball bat for hammer. Crawling under the windows, they tiptoed to see what could make such a ruckus, but they both had to pee. The moon threw a big shadow that soon filled up the room, till the poor little elflets felt surrounded by doom, when to their amazement they saw what they saw, and their mouths dropped wide open. They were so much in awe. For there by the chimney, where the Christmas tree should have stood, was left just one scraggly tree pole, all but stripped of its wood. Its ornaments broken, branches snapped on the road. What on earth could have happened? They both hugged an elf hug. Yeah. Wide-eyed, they trembled as their worst fear was unveiled. No tinsel, no ribbon, no presents, they wailed. Well, here at the North Pole, even fear freezes quick, so they found their elf confidence to go look for St. Nick. And as snoopy as beagles, they stepped up their game, softly whispering and whistling for his reindeers by name. Come Dasher, now Dancer, where Prancer and Vixen? Here Comet, here Cupid, but then came a crash from the kitchen. See all the little mice looking for the reindeer. They followed more noises, still squeaking a call, till their lights shone on footprints and berry jam on the wall. From the tip of the cabinets to the top of the fridge, there were cookie crumb smudges and chocolatey smidge. Said Elf and Jack, who could have done this disastrous thing? No toys for the elves, Rooster sighed, not even some bling. And then, in a twinkle, they heard a small woof, not exactly a pawing or prancing of reindeer on the roof. And as they lifted their gaze and were just turning around, a black lump of coal pounced on them both in one bound. Then one after another landed on Jack's little elf pretty foot, and even more jumped on Rooster till she was covered in soot. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. Here's uh-oh. Who said uh-oh? Uh-oh. We can relate to that. Blackened nightcaps and slippers from their heads to their toes, the elves were bombarded by more than one cold and wet nose. No, it wasn't monsters or reindeer, they soon realized, but a marvelous, wondrous Christmas surprise. Come on in, you can sit on the floor. We'll do it again, don't worry. Okay. I'll read that line again so you guys just got it. Blackened nightcaps and slippers from their heads to their toes, the elves were bombarded by more than one cold and wet nose. No, it wasn't monsters or reindeer, they soon realized, but a marvelous, wondrous Christmas surprise. For of all the thoughts they had thought of, like forgetting one's mittens, who'd think Jingles the cat now had 8 furry kittens? Oh, not to mention their elfish, who had lots of guppies. Not to mention in their elfish, who had lots of guppies. Now Barkley the dog had 12 Christmas puppies. Hope we have some animal owners. And as quick as a snow bunny, they all scampered upstairs to tell all the elf others they didn't need to be scared, for this was a Christmas they would not soon forget, since every elf boy and girl would have a new pet to pet. So when Santa finally arrived with his toys for Elf Street, he found everyone curled up in Snuggie and all fast asleep. He laughed as he filled up their stockings and admired the sight, saying, "Happy Christmas to all. It must have been a good night." And then in the back here we have the Very Merry Best Inn. And in our book, there's, as I was telling some of the parents, we have a pull-out color and play game for the kids, so they can actually take this out, and there's a color illustration for them to color on the back, and a game board for them to play. Yay! Yay! The end.